Hey everyone, welcome back to the Bat Cave. Basic Fun is releasing their Star Wars Return of the Jedi cab, and today I want to be talking about something special that I got hooked up with Jason. So judging by my experience with the Basic Fun Centipede arcade, I didn't exactly feel like I should go for the Return of the Jedi. So last episode y'all saw me get all super excited there for a brief moment when Jason had mentioned a Star Wars cab.
Star Wars.
Now I knew going into this that Star Wars cab that he had mentioned also came with a bench was extremely difficult to locate and it's been discontinued. So I reached back out to Jason after we wrapped up on that whole Marvel versus Capcom situation and asked him how much he would want for the Star Wars. And I got the Arcade1Up Star Wars limited edition cab with bench. Arcade1Up released a limited edition Star Wars cab that mirrors the Star Wars cab that you could actually go inside. Never did I think I would actually find one of these things in the wild, let alone one that I could afford. And I'm very grateful for Jason for hooking us up with this cab right here. This one comes fully loaded with Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. No washed out screen. It has a really awesome screen, to be honest, at least for that Vectrex style. And not to mention, it has the bench. It makes the gameplay a lot more immersive. It makes it a lot more attractive when my friends come through the door. This Star Wars cab absolutely steals the show. It is crazy to me how much people are asking for one of these setups on Marketplace. I noticed that one had sold recently for $1,900 and there's still someone in my area asking $900. So I totally get it if that's the same kind of situation that you are all in as well. Ultimately, if you're still really itching to get that Star Wars vibe in your arcade, I'm sure the Basic Fun will do the trick, but luckily I had another option. Let's take a closer look at it. So there's that classic Arcade1Up logo. One thing I do like about this cab is the little bit of passion they put into this project. If you hover over, you get that R2-D2 whistle. Marvel vs. Capcom has their version of that as well. It's not something they had to do, but it's a nice touch. And then when you load up a game, you get that sound and you get right into that. It adds to the entire experience. So it doesn't completely feel like I am sitting inside of a TIE fighter, but it's certainly significantly better than standing in front of, a refrigerator box, in other words. And the bench is actually extremely sturdy. It doesn't move, it doesn't wiggle, it's pretty solid. And everyone knows the trick here. You don't shoot at those things coming at you. You avoid getting hit. You get the Obi-Wan high score at the end. Just think about being a kid back in the early 1980s and playing one of these vector style games and destroying the Death Star. So yeah, ultimately, I think it's great that Basic Fun is releasing another Star Wars cab. I think the more we have of those in the wild, the more we get them into households, the more immersive experiences we can create in our own homes. I think that's phenomenal. However, if you find one of these in the wild and you're into this whole arcade aesthetic in your basement or in your household, in your man cave, I highly recommend picking this one up.